Hello, my name's Sonia, and I've learnt some things in 2021 that I wanted to share with you. So here's some backstory. A few years ago, my mum's friend told me that that an egg's gone off when it's black, and then I got really worried because in the past I've eaten hard-boiled eggs that were a bit black, grey around the yolk. So the first week of 2021, I went on Google, did some investigating, and I found out that grey business isn't a gone-off egg. It is the reaction between the sulphur in the white and the iron in the yolk, and when you boil it too long, it goes a weird colour. So it's completely fine, and I had nothing to worry about. On the topic of eggs, more recently I saw a guy showing how to separate the yolk from the white. So I guess everyone knows the trick of pouring the yolk into the two sides of the shell to separate it. My mum taught me a trick a few years ago where you get a water bottle, an empty water bottle, and squeeze it above the yolk, and when you let go, it sucks it up. And that works quite well, apart from sometimes the yolk explodes inside the bottle and then it's really hard to clean the bottle and you've effed it up, really. So I thought we could experiment with this guy on TikTok's thing. It's a bit weird. He says to take a piece of brown bread, rub your thumb and forefinger into the brown bread, into the middle, sort of pinching it between your fingers, and then you can just pick the yolk right out. I don't know if that's true, but let's give it a go. So, I just tried this with an egg that wasn't fresh, and it had been at room temperature. And apparently it works best if the eggs are chilled and fresh. So I bought these eggs yesterday and they've been in the fridge. So let's give this a go. Also, excuse the bread that's all messed up over there. They're both very dry bits of bread that I got out of the freezer and they've been in there for ages. I've defrosted them, but I don't think they're going to work. But let's see. Really bad egg cracking. Ew, look at this little bloody bit. I don't like it when there's bloody bits on the eggs. Okay. So I think the brown bread situation is basically just to get your fingers as dry as they can be to be able to pick it up. Because this bread is so dry, I can't pinch it, so I'm gonna have to just rub my fingers like this. Are you ready? Look how slippery it is. Just doesn't want to be picked up. So it appears the older, warmer egg is the winner of this little experiment. Look, I did it with my bare hand. Well, I feel like this doesn't really work, but I guess with an actual piece of brown bread you could. And I'm trying not to eat bread because wheat makes me bloated, so I don't really want to go and buy some. But try it at home and tell me if it worked. Thanks for joining me and my yolky fingers. Join me next time for what I learned in the second week of 2021.